Motivation certainly is a fascinating topic. I just come back from a training course this morning, and one of the participants asked me, how do I get myself motivated? And in challenging times like we are at the present moment, working in isolation and depending upon our own mind to get ourselves motivated, has a lot to do with looking at our goals, but also understanding what motivation is. And sometimes there's been a lot of talk about that motivation, is a nice thing to have. You should be feeling really powerful and all this kind of stuff. I like to give you another perspective on motivation. Motivation can also be very, very painful. We do need a certain amount of pain in our lives to act as a catalyst to go after our goals. So having some form of pain is important. The important thing is it shouldn't be there all the time. This is what we call, it creates a stress mess when we are always needing pain to keep us doing certain things. What I would like to show you through a rubber band experiment is to understand how motivation can change if you allow yourself to take a different strategy towards motivation. Say, for example, we're having problem getting ourselves motivated to do something, say maybe prospecting, and we're kind of procrastinating, we're not doing certain things, and someone tells you, you better do it, otherwise you're not going to make any money this month. And so you have an activating event, which is, oh my God, I better do something because I don't have enough money. So if you can pretend that on this side of the where I'm holding the rubber band is the activating event, and this is the motivation. So as the activating event generates a lot of energy, you start to do certain things. So you start to move away from the activating event. What actually happens is that as people move away from the activating event, which is the pain, their motivation initially increases, and they move and they move and they move away. And as they move away, their motivation decreases. So they come back to the activating event and they get angry again, or they get upset, and then they motivate themselves again. So this is what we call the emotional roller coaster. So people go up and down, up and down. What we really want to be able to do is to use the activating event to motivate us, but then we want to let go of this. This is what they mean by letting go of the past. So we keep moving towards our goals in a very enjoyable way, instead of having that stress mess in our lives on living every day like that. And this doesn't create a lot of enjoyment around goal attainment. And this is one of the reasons why when you do get your goals, you're a little bit disappointed and you thought you'd be happier. It's because you need to get re-engaged into the problem to get yourself motivated. And this is the difference between having extrinsic motivation and having intrinsic motivation, which is internal. So I hope this little tip helped you to understand how to get out of the stress mess. If you're wanting some more information about motivation strategies, I have a particular paper that I've written that you might want to read, which will help you. Reach out to me through social media if you want that.